Something has to happen
We
now.
have campaigned to save
This
the
year.
Arctic from motherfuckers like Shell,
We
so
long as you
It's
keep buying
self-destruct.
destroying
And world
the planet.
No future. No future for you.
The whole idea of consumption is the opposite of sustainability. It takes a mentality change. In some ways, it's going to kill fashion. There needs to be a total awareness of this thing, and maybe that's going to change something into all of us.
I think sustainability has to be relevant to any modern designer. The world's in a bit of a mess, so if you're not thinking about it, then you're a bastard.
They say it's more profitable, but it's all changing a lot. Menswear is like the biggest growing side of the industry, and it's obviously still got a long way to come to catch up with women's wear, but it's still growing, and I think it's quite naive for people to sort of like cut it off short at the moment and think that it's not going to carry on. Obviously, a lot of big brands have put men's and women's together for like money reasons, so then it makes the women's wear look even more profitable. But actually, I think a lot of their increase is coming from the men's.
We definitely want to add menswear into our brand, and when we do, we would show it together, because I think that the men's and the women's together really help shape and, you know, tell the consumer who you are.
Well, I think we could see from some of the other brands that I was here with tonight, it's very bright when you look at the things that Daniel and Nicholas are both doing. They're really doing interesting work, and I think if London Fashion Week Men's wants to continue, it can, and it can be strong. And as strong as Paris.
Before this competition, I have to be honest that it's not the priority. After this competition, we always put it at the beginning. I think it's going to be like one of the most important key points that we will be thinking for the future. So to encourage young designers to have such an idea and concept behind it, it's really, really good to inspire the other designer or the customer. You should have less purchase or less wasting.
It's something we talk about, and something we did talk about today. But it's ultimately not something that anybody has a good answer to. Whenever we ship our garments to the stores, we make sure that it's not wrapped in plastic, but it's wrapped in paper. But is that the answer to sustainability? I don't know. Ultimately, the take on it is that we should buy less clothes.
Everything that we do is wasteful. I think it's actually impossible to have any action that is ultimately a benefit. But you can cause less harm by what you do, and if you build that within your business strategy, I think that's a very modern way of thinking about things.
La 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 la, as we have done before.